Hi, it's Gene, retired in Mexico, and we ask one question on this channel. Do they write them and do they sing them like they used to? A lot of people, young and old, they think the old music is better, but I'm not so sure. And today we're going to hit a rap band a duo from Brooklyn, New York, and somehow I miss these guys. Even though this album is from 2001, I think, and then they put out their sophomore release in 2015. So there was a long gap there. But the producer is LP. I'm very familiar with him, and both from his solo work and from his work with Run with the Jewels. And then on his roster, I scanned that because he has his own record label. Aside from this band, I'm familiar with Aesop Rock and have listened to quite a bit of him. But somehow I just missed Cannibal Ox. They're not a huge band, but they're deeply respected. And if you're on board for this video, I think we're in for a treat. I'm going to play one or two songs. I'm not sure. I'm going to play Vain and then maybe The F Word, which is their two singles from the album. So let's go ahead and go straight into it. I've done a dive into the lyrics first, and there are a lot of words. Okay, I hear the LP influence already.
How goes the flow with a weasel, strapped with an ox full of diesel, trapped in the desert with thoughts of ghetto acapellas and cathedrals, spilling heavy gospels with cheetahs, twisted up high off the reefer, lost beyond regions, a logic and reason, just being we high, so be not so obedient to society's laws and limitations, lost in this ghetto population. I'm just another face that's facing all types of like stereotypes and hatred, but I ain't gonna wet that and get all stressed out. I'm just trying to make it and strive for my hell with the changes, emotions in the thoughts and rages, relieved and released on pages. My life in a cycle of stages, scenes, descriptions of nature. Ever since back in the days when niggas was loving and hating, everyone trapped in 2000, caught the matrix with diseases of judgment that breathe through the hatred, could see through the semen. And what defines the line of a hater, and what defines the line of someone even greater, and what makes somebody
second rapper
line trying to take it, rap behind enemy lines trying to make it mine in another universe, while my physical's stuck on the earth in these inner city mazes.
Lay that shit down. What is you, a clown? You wanna see a little kid get shot? Give me two good reasons so I don't smack you for flashing a gun in my face. Just to get some respect. All in all, it's all love, and I'm here to protect. You only 12 years old, someone to snap your neck. But your thoughts gotta pull up. Mental calisthenics. Raisin brains can't push up and only sit up to fight for what? Fight belief in. He thought about it. I said peace, keep breathing. I see him mumbling, shrugging his shoulder. He probably cursing me, but he know better. He had a Beretta with the rubbed off serial digit, and I know he got it from Carlos the Midget. The only cat I know cold enough to hustle shit to kids. Him and his three-man team formed an 8-armed squid, and they laugh in the face of any possibilities of them doing bids. We all from the same ghetto. These are the same hollow tips that knock Millie out of stilettos. He cocked first, I cocked second, and in that exact second, both of the gas burst.
This is your last fucking chance. Fuck you, this is your last chance.
There's really no opportunity to talk over the video without pausing it. Wow, just the sonics. You've got all those manipulated vocals playing with tape speed, and then you've got the little keyboard motif in the left channel, and the beats with electronic percussion, just and yeah, I've listened this. I hear the LP influence very, very strongly, but you've got all these sonic textures going on. And for some reason, I thought the rap was going to be a faster tempo, and I like the tempo that it's at. It's what I would call mid-tempo rap speed, if you will, and that gives me a chance to absorb the words, which is nice. And yeah, it's got it's so this song Vain. Uh, so what I read is they say several times. I was looking at Genius, and they use the word maze or inner city maze quite a few times, and they think the title Vein comes from the veins that run in your body are kind of like the streets of New York. This whole maze of avenues and conduits and streets, and so this is a very dramatic part here where he's I think drawn a gun against a 12-year-old. It's really intense. So great song about street. The next song we do will be about the friend zone. I think we'll go ahead and hit that one up. But yeah, this one is very graphic about violence on the street and a kid that has a gun. So I don't know about you, but if a kid pulled a gun on me, I think I'd be more scared than if an adult pulled a gun on me. I don't know. I'd have to be in that situation. Never had a kid pull a gun on me, but it sounds frightening. So let's keep going.
Orchestrated from blocks where animals grow up and sport lasers. We twist man say rock, Scott Pippen J's all day blazers. Wrapped in these inner city mazes. Relax on corners where cats stay wasted. Choking on 4 old basics. You tasted my life in oasis. It's trife, but I make it. Straight through these days, spitting raps that are lace kids. I'm just trying to blaze these mics on the stage, right on these pages. Life as a scene in amazement, like I'ma stay blazing. Mics till I'm fading, off for the surf and return to my nature. In the meantime, spit flows and cop acres.
There's that keyboard motif again.
Shelter that spacious. Everyday life, yo, is rapping, it's major. I'm just trying to make it the whole slow. Dissolves in my belly, got me aching. Niggas up the block, yo, I swear trying to take it, but I'ma stay patient. Watching every move made in the jungle. It's live, trying to strive and struggle. No dog, state of mind, that's the home that I come to. Nothing but pigeons, living, trapped in the system. Bleeding, screaming, Phoenix, we needed that rap with a meaning. Stay shining, trying to escape by the hellfires and lakes. Brain on another plane, gliding through acid rain. That stress, trying to mask the pain. Spit words, not to hurt, but to bash your brain. That's worth of an MC wrapped in the vein, New York.
That was very good. One thing I was thinking about, I was measuring whether or not to say this, but with those sonic textures, I don't, how do I want to say this? Because I don't want to stereotype here, and I'm not, because cannabis is something that lots of people use. We've been hitting up a lot of neo-psychedelic music and so forth. But this sounds like a song to me that if I were high on marijuana, it would sound different. And I wonder if it was produced in part for that, because it's got some really cool textures. And I don't know, it's been a long time since I've done that, so, but I think this song, it would be interesting, in another lifetime. It'd be interesting to listen to it in that way. So yeah, and I'm very pro marijuana. I just don't do it at this stage in my life, but I can kind of imagine, because I have some of that euphoric recall, and yeah, but the song isn't about that. It's about street violence, and as such, it's got a dark feel to it. Not creepy, but just a dark, somber tone to it that really suits the lyrics well. So let's go ahead and hit up the F word. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's get straight into it. It's like a rusty
It's like I
swing.
dream about you. I think about you all the time. It's like we're friends and shit.
Oh,
Treat each other right. I'll be there for you, you gonna be there for me.
that's cool.
Yo, it wasn't even like that. I wanted my cardiovascular to fight back. Cupid had me running circles, blindfolded in the daytime with a flashlight, looking for her. Yo, sit back, relax, and smell the roses. A fly girl by any other name will still be that. But the trick is to see that. I'm caught in between futures, fantasies, and memories I play back. Told my man I started sword fighting, cause fencing was similar to tongue kissing. If you wait too long, you gonna end up confessing. All I think about is you undressing. I extended my thoughts in a relationship, but they sunk with the Titanic relationship. She was in a love triangle, but it wasn't like my feelings weren't there to make it a square. Pennies for her thoughts. She's my very own American beauty. Red petals when we talk, the F word.
She like music, got me heavily booted. When I'm out with her, feelings be mixing. Chemical elixirs, caught her like a sickness and can't get rid of it. The sexual addictions, tangled with it in my opposite sex. Friendships with too many emotions got me bent up in this real ill with something going on, but nothing being said. Trying to figure it out, wrapped all in your head, just spit it out, and I'll truly understand what the problem is. Cause you got me twist, trying to stress birds, kicking at that working around, flirting,
Just had to close my eyes.
I wore my lust like cologne, she called it obsession. The background's black and white and we adolescent. Like what the fuck we know about love? The more I learn, it's like the clash of the titans. All I wanna do is avoid fighting. A little arguing's okay, but not every day. And if we can't communicate, what we got decays. Until the smell gets more pungent, to the point where we can't be seen in public. Body parts falling apart, a symbol of what things do. Or better yet, a symbol of what friends do, they die. And together forever just sounds fly. That's how it sounded to me when I heard it. In slow motion was her lips as she worded the F word. Don't take it personal, I like you a lot, but I don't wanna lose what we got. But what we got now is friction. She telling me intimacy and friendship, she ain't mixing the F word.
She like music, got me heavily booted. When I'm out with her, feelings be mixing. Chemical elixirs, caught her like a sickness and can't get rid of it. The sexual addictions.
Yo, you burning the candle at both ends. I'm supposed to be the friend. I'm getting fried in the end. The Big Bang Theory. What is this, a trend? You ask a girl out and the universe extends. Tell me to talk to the hand again, and I'll read your palm. You smelling your shit now. Don't know how to call now. I wanted was grounds for understanding. I ain't greedy, but to hold your heart, I gotta put my hand in. Why debate? You think you can fit me in that anorexic space between love and hate? I got all of the first one and none of the other. And that's something I learned from my sister and my mother. Thought we was close in the Genesis before all this. Technology was cordless, senseless courtship. This is more than just a song, and when he's treating you wrong, I'm more than just a shoulder to
She
cry
like
on.
music, got me heavily booted. When I'm out with her, feelings be mixing. Chemical elixirs, caught her like a sickness and can't get rid of it. The sexual addictions, tangled with it in my opposite sex. Friendships with too many emotions got me bent up in this real ill with something going on, but nothing being said. Trying to figure it out, wrapped all in your head, just spit it out, and I'll truly understand what the problem is. Cause you got me twist, trying to stress birds, kicking at that working around, flirting, stressing my nerves.
Oh, those keyboards. Really nice. The way I interpret this song is that he does not want to be friends. He just can't stand it. Lovers or nothing. But you could interpret it differently. Oh. This sounds great on headphones. There's that rusty swing.
Girls love that kind of stuff. They don't go through sensitive shit. You know what I mean? They know what you want to do. And what do you think they don't know?
Oh, that sounded so. That was ear candy all the way, and great lyrics. You know, I like lyrics like that about sexual politics when they're sung with this kind of IQ. Ooh, excellent. And then for LP to put that sonic treatment on it with all the different vocal manipulations and then all those keys and beats and there are all these little buzzing sounds that would go across the stereo spectrum. This was just really sweet. I hear my cat. He likes to, I don't know, he's really mellow, and then sometimes when I hit record, he's like, I think I want to talk to you now. Henry, come here. So let's see if I can, nah, he's not going to come. But this was superb. Yeah, A. I give both of these songs an A. LP is one of my favorite rap artists of the 21st century. I'm a big fan of his work, and I haven't listened to all of his catalog though. So when I say I'm a big fan, how big, you know? But he's I don't know, just this way that he's got a whole different vision of rap music. And there are lots of creative people that are doing different things sonically, but LP is all about the sound. And then the lyrics are they're important. They're very important. But he's got the sonic bed first. He's got to get the music sounding right first, and then you can drop the words. So, and it's nice having two rappers here that take turns. So, like in this song where they're singing to one woman, but they're taking turns singing. That's poetic license, right? Artistic license, whatever you want to call it. It's really cool. So I'm really glad I checked this out. I don't think this is going to get a lot of views, but The Guardian talked about this album. I wanted to check it out. I'm like, how did I miss this? These guys are awesome. If you're familiar with the band, let me know in the comments. And if you like what we're doing here, hit the subscribe or like button, and it helps the channel grow. And as we say here in Mexico, buen dia.